that though. One day you want to be this, and then the next day.
Academics and TDE and its affiliates have gotten a whole lot worse since the last time we covered this. This entire mess started a couple of days ago when Back on Fig with T-Rail and Smack, when they were given their commentary and what they will say is inside information about the meeting that Akademiks had with Kendrick Lamar affiliates day free at the Kendrick Lamar GNX concert in Detroit. Back on Fig was saying that Akademiks got
This is the other video though. If y'all didn't see the last video, just pull up on the last video.
Felt like that was out of line because for the most part, Akademiks has a really great relationship with T-Rail. He don't know Smack like that, but him and T-Rail has great rapport. He has done the Community World live show. They've done content together, and he felt like at the very least there should be a mutual level of respect that even if TDE and its affiliates, that's your home, those your homies, those your boys, those your friends, you should at least be, I guess, like neutral and not pick a side in this war. So Akademiks came on his live stream and went crazy on Back on Fig, called them out their names, called them all types of bums. Akademiks was pretty clear that his beef with Back on Fig and T-Rail and Smack, who you see on your left, that don't apply to everybody else they do content with, like AD and others. Akademiks even shouted out AD himself and said, AD, this got nothing to do with you, stay out of it. However, T-Rail made it impossible for AD to...
Hey, anybody know my brother T-Rail, cuz they hit my car. You already know that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, cuz me and T-Rail, we on some different shit. That's what you want? Yeah.
Hey, bro,
what you want, T-Rail?
If that's what the squad, I'm on it, yeah.
All right, we want to hear you say it, though, cuz.
Fuck.
No, say fuck cuz.
Hey, fuck, girl, fuck everybody.
Yeah, there we go, cuz. Yeah, get with it.
AD is a super loyal dude, so I'm not surprised. I'm loyal too, but my belief system is a little different. If I'm friends with Akademiks and I'm also friends with T-Rail, if T-Rail and Akademiks, if they're beefing, I'm not picking a side. I'm not saying F nobody, bro. As a matter of fact, I need my fade that you call me, put me on speaker, and then ask me to say either F Akademiks or the audience is going to think that, you know, I'm a snake. I would have needed my fade for putting me in that situation. But yeah, I don't feel like you need to choose sides between friends, right? Like even now, Ak is my friend. AD is my friend. I would never cross AD. I would never cross Ak. I'm not picking a side that now they're beefing. Just like when AD and
Akademiks still look at us like you talk about the disabled. I told you the last time, cuz since I'm the only got access to you, since I'm the only you say that you fuck, then honor the motherfucker. Nigga, I fly to New Jersey, nigga, get it in like me and get it out the way. All that talking shit, that shit is out. And then Wack is with it too, fucking blowheaded ass nigga. Wack ain't shit either, nigga.
Nah, Ak would never do that, though. Ak would never do that.
And then we go to war. We go to war. Like we supposed to be like, ooh, what you mean? That's just crazy, boy.
After 3-year development of
Flacco, bro. What's up with you and these ass games? Just chill, bro. Like,
let's just throw all the expectations out the window.
I'm trying to make Brad too, bro.
It
I
just
know
don't
you
make sense.
trying to make
AD is
Brad
like, what, 6'4", 6'5", 270, 280. Akademiks like 5'9", 220. It's not going to happen. It's not a fair fight. But the beef, though, I think was bound to happen at some point because Akademiks, for the most part, has felt like he's been antagonized by a lot of West Coast personalities like DJ Head and others. And he feels like the West Coast, for the most part, got an agenda against them. So he's been bombing on the West Coast for a while now. And if you're a Community World, you're sitting back like, man, Ak has an issue with almost everybody who we do business with and we like. Community World now works at Power 106. And Akademiks have bombed on Power 106 as well. So they're probably feeling like, hold on, bro. Like, bro, you got beef with almost all of our friends and everybody. Like, we the last one left. Kind of a part of like the West Coast OGs who rock with you outside of WAC 100. Man, like, bro, how much longer can we hold on?
But it's old,
so when Akademiks bombed on Back on Fig, I just feel like the Back on Fig and Akademiks stuff was low key, like the, you know, like the easy way out. Which, like, hey, bro, I mean, it was done happen. It might well happen right now. He already bombed on T-Rail. During that rant, AD did say F WAC 100 too, and that's because WAC 100 would let Community World know that if they got a problem with Akademiks, they got a problem with him too. And he would also volunteer a couple more people for the beef. He would volunteer Poetic Flacco. He would volunteer Trapler Ross. He would volunteer No Jumper, and he would say, hey, bro, it's now war. It's war. And that No Jumper and its affiliates is rocking with Akademiks. So I guess this really pissed off AD and Community World.
Check this out. Don't be mistaken, homie. No Jumper, we stand with Akademiks, right? No Jumper and the Academy, we ride as one. Ain't finna be all that double teaming, everybody thinking they bigger than the program. They listen, I hate to say it, you know, it's a couple guys over there. Well, really, one guy got
nigga, you my young G.
Like
this nigga say you
will war come casual.
Nigga like 14.
Y'all stand down with Ak?
Nigga say
right? You know, this just like war. The U.S., we keep our ships in the water everywhere. Whoever we with, we with. Ak ain't got to come this far, bro. Don't make us start firing shots. You been warned. You understand me? What's a community without no jumper? Huh? Yeah. Trying to find out.
WAC is making it very clear that Akademiks has an ally on the West Coast. Do I believe that WAC 100 truly have a visceral reaction for AD? No. I think WAC and AD is cool, or at least from WAC's perspective. Now, the other people, I think WAC probably don't care for them. So picking Akademiks over them is a no-brainer whatsoever. Even though WAC 100 said it's war and he has Akademiks back, Adam says that he's willing to give Akademiks all the ammo he needs on T-Rail, back on Fig, and Figmunity. Akademiks actually came out. He called into the No Jumper stream, and he let it be known that it's not a war, it's not a back and forth, because he feels like
I'm
they
about
are
to
his
hop
peers and they
on
don't sit at the same
after,
table.
though.
So he's not going to respond back or give them any more clout. Now, say what you want to say about that approach. I do believe ultimately, bruh, like that's the correct approach, right? Like in terms of if you're going back and forth with somebody who has substantially more to gain than you in y'all back and forth, because Akademiks for the most part has millions of subscribers. You know, he's relatively more famous, I would say, right now than back on Fig and T-Rail, but they're obviously talented and they can catch up at some point. So if you're going back and forth, no matter what you say about T-Rail and back on Fig, they win. Because if you tell your millions of subscribers, hey, he broke, he this, he that, well, they're just going to go to his platform and watch him. And let's just say like 10% of the people who came over to his platform, 10% like what he has to say. Now guess what? He got 10% new subscribers, right? See me, I only respond back to peons from my perspective. Like I only respond back to the peons who diss me if it's a situation where
Me and T-Rail handle this in a specific way, which is talking shit and saying you ain't shit, your mama ain't shit, your mama, your kids. I don't think he's going to do that to you because I think he knows that he'll get packed up. So I think everybody, myself included, is waiting to see what kind of energy he's going to have. Now, if this does become a full-on war, I got a lot of ammunition for you.
Bro,
I got access to the paperwork from his bankruptcy. I'm out here.
Watching too much Diddy game.
One thing I don't like about you,
Chill, bro. Hop on that Warzone. Go play some Warzone.
I've been going easy on T-Rail. I feel like you might not want to be so easy.
Here's the thing. One thing with you, you like the guy who's on the varsity team and you go to the middle school park and try to cook everybody. You like the fact that you've been trying to, like, at a point, like T-Rail or whoever can say, you know, whatever in their response, but if I wouldn't dignify with a back and forth, I'll be honest with you. And the back and forth really is, brother, like, you help keep a lot of things afloat. I'm not going to do it. That's not my job. You know what I mean? And again, honestly, I don't even have nothing against him. I just had to address it because I seen, you know, some people said they were doing the joking man or something.
Hop on that Warzone. I'm going to hit you when I'm near, though.
You're close enough to that situation.
Or be hip on the live, though. I might change it. When I change the category, you're going to see I'm on.
Now I got to start turning up. So now, like, I could have went full troll on it. Like, I know I could have left that concert and said, man, them niggas is soft. They pussy as fuck. Nigga, like, I went up in there, nothing happened. Bro, I never did that. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't the tone. But when they start with this, yo, he got marked out, they got told to sit down. That's why I keep telling them there's a video of it. Tell niggas to put the video out. Tell them to put the video out. Not that I'm tough, because everybody knows Akademiks are not tough. But it will show that these people who you think are super gangsters, no, they're just businessmen, bro. Like, we had a conversation like two businessmen.
Hold on, them being businessmen don't mean they ain't gangsters, though.
They're not gangsters.
Look, let me ask this question.
I'm not talking about Daybreak.
I'm not talking about back on Fig. I'm talking about y'all had a conservative conversation.
Me personally, I don't feel like T-Rail or back on Fig will continue a one-sided beef with Ak. I don't feel like they will come on their live stream and talk about Ak every week like some YouTubers would. Yo, some YouTubers are so thirsty. Like, for example, if I mention somebody, or let's say Ak or somebody, they would treat it like, yo, this is like the biggest gift of their life, and they will pretty much make videos on this every day, right? Like, listen, I'm got to a point where I really don't care if somebody make a video about me every day. I see that as free promotion, to be honest, but I don't feel like...
You talking about point and shoot, bro. Bro, you make videos about people every day too, gang. You can't use that one, boy. Come on, man. Bro, talking about point and shoot. Bro, point and shoot is too, you feel me? It's too real life social game. Nah, gang. Yeah, you gotta keep grinding, bro. I don't know what oily means, but yeah, bro. Gotta keep grinding. Like I'm seeing it is man Flacco, bro. Point and shoot be doing videos on you, but bro, they factuals, bro. That's why y'all don't be liking it, no bad. But yeah. W video though, I thought something went really wrong, but nothing went wrong, bro. Akademiks just chilling, bro. You know what I mean?